Hello and welcome. My name is Vijay Acharya and my student number is 1481737, and today we are going to talk about BHP Billiton in financial year 2018. So the main objective of our we have got the financial reporting, and the main objective is to determine how the financial reporting was done in BHP Limited in 2018 and 2017. So we're just going to compare the financial statements of BHP Limited or BHP Billiton in 2017 and 18 and have a look with everything regarding the financial statement, profit and loss statement, changes in equity and everything. So let's get started. So the objective of financial reporting is basically to track, analyze and report the business income. The main purpose of this report is to examine resources uses, cash flows, business performance and the financial health of the business. So BHP Billiton has done pretty much in terms of the income statement and to meet the financial reporting. It basically provides us the financial information which is useful for the potential investors. So if the investor wants to invest in BHP Billiton or any of the company, then the first thing they look up is the financial report of any company to analyze whether the company is doing good or not doing good. So this helps us and the investors to make the informed decisions about how to manage the business and how to do good in making the decisions for any company. So the financial statement is provided to the users of financial statement. So who are the users of financial statement? There are various types of financial statements, users of financial statements, but some of them are investors, potential investors, creditors, government bodies, customers, staff members, managers, internal suppliers, the public in whole together, and also the employees, because also the employees gives us an idea about how our performance is going on in terms of the weekly basis, monthly basis or yearly basis. So all of the investors, creditors and all of the users of financial statements are very important, and all the financial statements are made so that the users of financial statement can look up and then invest into the market in future or in the present. So we have got the strategy of BHP Limited. BHP Limited has done pretty well, and it has got very good strategy in terms of internal controls and long life and sustainability. So it has continued to integrate and automate value chain to unlock resource and drive a step change in safety, volume and cost. And also it has focused on cost efficiency, technology and exploration. So in terms of cost efficiency, it has focused more onto gaining in core iron ore and copper, and the technology it has improved significantly with the cost saving. It has got more assets in present to implement and to produce more of the minerals that are needed, because the demand for BHP Limited is pretty high, the minerals and coppers, so they are putting more effort onto the technology to invest and also to accelerate high value initiatives across mine autonomy, and also the decision automation and precision mining to improve the exploration of petroleum and copper. In terms of the sustainable development goals, BHP has done pretty well, and it has also invested into the anti-corruption and supporting the biodiversity. So corruption basically allocates the resources, reinforces poverty, and also it is not good for any of the company or any country. And the community decision making and wastage opportunities that arise from resource development. And sustainable development is basically important for all of the companies to stay aligned in the future, and BHP Billiton has done pretty well job in case of the sustainable development. The main thing the BHP Billiton has done is the carbon emission. It has done significantly well, and it has invested $400 million in 2018, and that is US million dollars, so that the carbon emission could be controlled. So that's the biggest step it has taken, and it has also invested into the technology and the assets. So in case of sustainable development, BHP Billiton looks pretty well, and it looks like the company is doing pretty well, and it has a very good sustainable development in terms of anti-corruption facilities, giving the communities the best practices, and also the supporting the biodiversity. For the risk, it has got the internal control and external control. The principle of BHP Billiton risk management and government structure, the main thing is the internal control system, and it has got the system which identifies, values, evaluates, and manages business risk, and with a view to enhancing the value of shareholders' investment, and also safeguards the assets. So basically, the board of directors reviews and considers the BHP's risk profile each year, and it also has the operational and strategic risk management system, which evaluates and which gives the idea of how to control the risk in future and in the present. And it has also established a global risk function to enhance the value of shareholder, which is important, and the directors of the BHP Billiton has formed a committee which is known as the Risk and Audit Committee, which reviews the system that have been established for this purpose regularly, and also reviews the effectiveness of those systems and monitor that necessary actions have been taken to remedy and significant failings or weaknesses identified from that review. So which is the best thing I think that has been done by BHP Billiton to minimize the risk and basically improve the profit of the company. In case of the profit and loss statement, the profit for 2018 has gone down a little bit from 6,222 million in 2017 to 4,823 million, and it is because of the Brazil case where the dam was broken in 2018 and 2017, and also it has invested more onto the assets and technologies, so the profit has gone down a little bit. And the main source of income is the minerals and copper, and the expenses, in terms of expenses, it has expenditure more onto the benefit of the company's employee, and it decides and it gives all the benefits that is needed for the employees, and it has an expenditure more onto the health sector of the employee, and also the depreciation of assets, because it has got huge assets and the depreciations are pretty much more in case of the expenses every year. And the main is also the tax expenditure. It pays a lot of taxes, so that also comes onto the expenses, so the profit of the company has gone down a little bit. So in terms of shareholders equity, it has been decreased a bit from last year. In terms of the percentage, it has gone down 3.38% from last year, and that is because the net profit has gone down, total investment has gone a bit up, so the equity has gone down. It paid a dividend of $5,220 million to the shareholders in 2018, and also paid dividends to non-controlling interest of $1,582 million in 2018. So the net assets of the company has decreased from 62,726 to 60,670 million. The trade receivables has been of 3,096 million. It has done pretty well in terms of the assets recovery and profit, operating profit margin, but the liabilities has also increased a bit. So the current ratio now in 2018 is 2.51. which was 1.85% or 1:1.85 in 2017. The gross profit margin has been significantly increased, and it has been steady to 36.65%. So which is very good for the company of mineral and copper industry to have a gross profit of 36.65%. In case of the investment in BHP Limited, it is one of the best company in terms of the mineral industry. In case of Australia, it is one of the biggest and largest company to invest in BHP Limited, so I would definitely invest in BHP Limited. It has got a sustainable development, it has got a steady income. Some of the measures that the investors take place, and if we see from investors' point of view, then it has got sustainable development, it has got steady income, it is one of the largest company in the world. It is giving dividends to the shareholders, and also investing on more onto the new investments. So it has done pretty well, and going on to the BHP Billiton, investing into the BHP Billiton is pretty good decision to go through. And it also has got the world's largest copper mine in Chile, and also it also has the Olympic Dam in South Australia, which is one of the world's most significant copper deposits, and it has done pretty well. So that's much for today about BHP Billiton. Thank you for your time, and if there's any question, please let us know. Thank you.